Hey folks, welcome to Fyrefly's Follies. I hope that you enjoy the video today. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel. And if you have not subscribed, I hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a little while. So today I'm doing something really simple. I'm making deviled eggs. I have some friends coming over and I'm just going to put out a few little appetizers for us to munch on while we sit and visit. Now, I boiled eggs last night and I peeled them, and of the dozen I only completely mangled one and slightly mangled one. I think I can salvage that one. Deviled eggs are easy, so I'm going to get all of these split in half and get the yolks pulled out, and then I'll show you what I put in mine. Okay, now that I have them all cut in half and all my yolks out, and I went ahead and added that extra yolk for the one that I mangled, I am going to add some simple ingredients. Now, when my granny made these when I was growing up, she made the best pickle relish. It was just the best. And I have not been able, I have a recipe, I can't make it. It doesn't taste the same. And she always added about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Of course, she made them by the dozen. She didn't make just 12 eggs. She made a bunch. But she always added some relish to hers. I use sandwich spread. It has relish and pimentos in it, and I love it. It doesn't have to be any particular brand. They're all really about the same. There are 2 or 3 brands out there. I absolutely love adding this to my deviled eggs. And of course, the standard mayonnaise, mustard, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, salt, and pepper. Now, I'm going to end up with about a half a cup of sandwich spread and mayonnaise combined for a dozen eggs. So, and the reason I say about is because you just don't really know exactly how much you're going to need to get the right consistency. If you cook your eggs 1 minute too long, then you're going to need a tiny bit extra. If you let them go a minute short, you might not need quite as much. So I'm going to break them up just a little bit, and then I'm going to start with equal amounts sandwich spread and mayonnaise. I'm going to call that about a 1/4 cup. Leave my spoon in it because I might need some more. And about the same on mayonnaise. Roughly a 1/4 cup. And then I'm going to add just about a teaspoon of mustard. Now, sometimes I use Dijon mustard. I am just using, and this is not mustard, this is mayonnaise mustard. If you guys haven't tried this, this is amazing on corn dogs. It's half mayonnaise, half mustard, and it's delicious. I used to mix my own, and then I found that, so now I just keep it in my fridge. All right, and this is just plain yellow mustard, and I'm going to start with about a teaspoon. And then just a sprinkle of onion and garlic. I'm going to say 1/8 of a teaspoon of each. Just eyeballing it. This is one of those by guess and by gosh type of recipes. I never really measure, I just kind of eyeball. Then I am just going to mix this together until it's smooth and creamy. And again, depending on, I don't know what makes the difference. I set a timer for my eggs, and sometimes I need a little more mayonnaise, sometimes don't need quite as much. So I always start a little under what I think I'm going to need, because you can put more in, but you can't take it out. It's feeling just a little bit dry to me, so I'm going to add just a little bit more of each one. And I try to keep them in equal amounts, so I'm adding maybe a teaspoon, probably half a teaspoon of each one, so maybe a teaspoon total. And I'm going to work that in. That is feeling about right. So now I'm going to give it a quick taste and see if it needs salt or mustard added. Could use a little bit of salt and maybe just a dash of mustard. One of the things that makes deviled eggs is the vinegar taste in them, and the mustard helps with that. So I'm adding about a quarter teaspoon of mustard, and then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm going to say quarter teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, roughly. And I'm just going to mix until this is well combined. I'm going to taste it one more time and make sure that I've got it where I like it. That's about right. Okay, so I have just a plain zippy bag. If you had a piping bag, you could use that. You could put a fancy tip on it, and I've done that. I'm not doing that today. You can take a spoon and you can just use your spoon and load them back in. Just like this. No big deal. But that's a little bit time consuming. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a zippy bag. I'm going to put my egg yolk mixture in it, snip the corner off, and then I'm just going to pipe into each of my eggshells there. So I'm just going to push everything down to the corner. Give my bag a good twist to keep it from rocking back up. And I am just going to take my scissors and snip off the end of it. And start filling. that's all there is to it. I am going to put these, I'm going to loosely cover them. I'm going to stick them in the fridge. And when everybody gets here, I will get them out and serve them. I really hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And if you have not subscribed yet, I hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a while. If you hit the notification bell, YouTube should notify you when I upload a new video based on your settings. Y'all, thank you so much for watching today. Y'all have a great day.